Nexus, they're target firing the Nexus. He's microing them back so they can get a couple more shots in. And it looks like, no, don't divert from the Nexus there. The Nexus goes down. So Bisu is actually short of base after all. Wow, absolutely amazing. Anyway, so yes, they got Minus, they got Baby playing really well, so WemadeFOX has become a force to contend with, and so it's appropriate that we have Pure fighting against SKT1 here, one of the strongest, historically strongest Pro League teams in the history of StarCraft. Both players trying to get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th base up in the corners of the map right now. Another shuttle out here. Uh-oh, where's this shuttle going? It's going to come along that ridge. I don't think Bisu sees this shuttle. Bisu does not see the shuttle. It's going to run right into... Oh, and storm the crap out of everything. Not as many kills as I expected, though. It looks like that Templar is just still hanging out. And he's going to pick it right back up. Oh, man. Pure showing Bisu-esque micro here. Bisu-esque harassment. And Bisu needs to get some more Bisu-esque harassment if he's going to clinch this game, because he's a little bit behind at the moment, I believe. Both players have so many nexuses, they can rebuild their probes pretty quickly, but still, they have to spend the money on the probes. If you get, 8 probe kills, that's a good 400 minerals that they have to spend that they can't spend on a few extra zealots. And Pure going in for another harassment here on this bottom left base. Not quite enough zealots to finish that off this time. In the meantime, major battle going... No, not major battle. I'm sorry. I thought that was Bisu's whole army, but just Pure's whole army. Defending the top right. He knows that's kind of the linchpin of his bases right now. He's got to protect that top right base. The new bases basically are the important ones, because their other bases are mined out or close to mining out. Their third bases are close to mining out. Their mains and natural expansions are both mined out. So they really have to protect those extra bases really, really hard. Anyway, so both players just kind of patrolling their armies around right now, waiting for the other one to maybe attack, and so they can defend their base. But Pure coming in here with another shuttle. I think Bisu spotted this. I think he knows it's there. Pure is going to go around the side instead. He's going to drop it out. Storm. Oh, Bisu. Oh, almost dodges the storm. Yes, he does dodge the storm with a good chunk of probes. Some probes do go down, though, trying to run away the other direction. But those probes, wasn't sure if that second storm was covering the Nexus, and those probes went right along the edge of the Nexus. They did escape barely the edge of that storm. I thought they were going to be inside it. But now, Pure actually spending this opportunity while Bisu's forces are defending the bottom left to run most of his army into this pocket next to Bisu's. No, never mind. He's going to retreat. He couldn't get all of his forces in there. He's going to retreat. He didn't have his whole army together. He's just going to continue with harassment, sending in again 4 zealots to the bottom left, and he's probably going to be able to... I don't know if he's going to go straight for the probes, but he can probably take out a couple cannons here. He's going to take out at least 1 cannon. Bisu's forces are nearby, though. He's going to be able to get in here and stop these zealots from doing too much damage. But Pure is now moving up the center of the map. I think Pure might be thinking about going for the kill here. He has really been prodding Bisu, and Pure going for that right side base, trying to get an extra base as well. So that, at this point, they're both probably pretty much maxed. And it just comes down to, after the big battle, who's going to be able to build up their army again fastest. Who's going to be able to rebuild their army quicker and have that advantage. Because whoever can rebuild their army quicker, or whoever doesn't have... whoever has more of an army afterwards is going to be able to pick off the other guy's extra base and win the game. So it really is going to probably come down to one battle, unless it's completely even. But if Pure has an economic advantage with an extra base, because he's been doing so much harassment, then, oh, the Templar walks in. Oh, Suicide Storm, just on its last moments there, managed to get a storm off, do a little bit of damage to those zealots. But yeah, if Pure has an extra base, then after the big battle, even if he's a little bit behind, he's going to be able to rebuild faster and possibly be able to win still. So I guess it may not 100% come down to that extra base. But Bisu, I think, sending a force in here towards Pure's new base. Oh, no, he's not going to run in. 2 zealots running up to that top right. I don't know if Pure has the same defenses. Bisu's been putting up a lot of cannons to defend his bases here. And Bisu missing out on an opportunity to harass that new base at the 3 o'clock position, sending zealots up here. Yeah, so Pure does have a bunch of cannons up there as well to stop that kind of force. And Pure running his running his shuttle right through Bisu's lines through the enemy forces. Not enough Dragoons, too many Zealots on the ground. The Templar get in there and storm yet more probes. Pure has been unrelenting in his harassment here, unrelenting, just sending tons and tons of storm drops and Zealots in to do all kinds of harassment, and he's been able to get an extra base out of it, basically. And Bisu running up the side here. Bisu needs to be careful as of his Templar running out ahead of his army, though. He needs to be really careful. Pure trying to fall back, and he has a moment where Bisu's stuck in this choke where Pure could possibly engage, but Bisu has his Templar out in front and storms Pure's forces. Pure has to kind of fall back a little bit. Pure's forces a little bit out of position. Both players' forces out of position, actually, but Bisu actually ends up getting a little bit of an advantage. Storm going off over every single thing on the map, and all kinds of forces going out, and Pure is not able to get all of his forces back there, so Bisu has a little bit of advantage there. Bisu now in Pure's natural expansion. Bisu could take the game right here if he's able to pull off enough of a win, and Bisu has a huge advantage. Tons of Bisu's forces. Bisu had so much better positioning on that battle that he's able to get right into Pure's natural expansion. He's attacking the secondary nexus. The nexus isn't that big a deal, but if he can close off reinforcements, Pure is going to be in huge trouble. All of his gateways are in trouble now. A ton of forces. Bisu has so many Dragoons and Archons left. He's attacking Pure's gateways. We're probably going to see GG from Pure any minute, unless he can pull off something spectacular. He's got no more forces to draw back to protect this. He's got an extra base, but he's losing his gateways. If he loses his gateways, he loses his ability to... And Pure GG's! Pure GG's! Pure, wow, having an advantage and doing superior harassment. And it just came down to that one battle. Bisu squeezing his forces into Pure's natural expansion just by the skin of his teeth, and Pure just couldn't get all of his forces back to defend, out of position, loses the battle, loses the game. GG.